Greetings, everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway from the basement on a Monday afternoon at 4:15. I just felt like chatting and I just seeing if anybody's out there. Let's see what happens. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I was just hanging out. And laying on the friggin' couch listening to tunes. I'm just going to get myself organized here for a second. Oh, Lord. Saved. And we are good to go. I got 2 people watching. Show your faces. Sign in, please. My good friend Larry Graves got me. I watched his great video. Hey, Victor. Bonjour. My good buddy Larry Graves got me. He did a great video today, ranking his favorite Simon and Garfunkel songs, ranking his favorite Paul Simon songs. I'm a huge Paul Simon fan, and then all of a sudden he got me excited, and now I'm listening to Paul Simon all friggin' day today. I was just listening to this very good album, Paul Simon Live in New York. I think it came with a DVD too. It's double CD and DVD of the concert. It's a really great performances. Big fan of this live album. A lot of energy, a lot of great tunes. An evening of Paul Simon. Very cool. 4 people watching now. We doubled the crowd here. Victor, you guys move over. Why French Vinyl Addict? Can I not remember your name? Could you please comment your name so I don't look like such an idiot? Saying, hey, that guy. I just call you Bonjour, Mr. Bonjour. Oh, good. Now I'm going to sneeze. Live on TV. Here we go. Oh, okay. Cover your faces. Romold. Romold. Is that a good way of saying it? Am I saying it properly? Romold? Romold? Hey, Glenn, I don't think FVA has ever given his name. Oh, we got him now. Steve, you doing anything? Come on, buddy. I'll put a link up if you want to come on. I'm just looking to chat. Come on. I need a friend. I'm going to put the link up. Oh, give me 5. There we go. Romuald. Am I saying that right? Romuald. Interesting name. Are you actually from? Why did I always think you were just from like Quebec in Canada? Are you in France? Are you in? Where are we? Ladies and gentlemen, the life and times of the French Vinyl Addict. Anyway, while I'm sitting here spinning my wheels, Paul Simon, Larry Graves got me into it. I do have this really good comp if anybody's interested. It's called The Essential Paul Simon. Came in like one of them cardboard sleeves. This has got pretty much real good representation of all of his solo work. 17 songs on disc 2, 19 songs on disc 1, goes into deep cuts, goes into all the songs that everybody knows, me and Julio and all those guys. Great album. I'm originally from France, born and raised southeast coast of Germany and Swiss. I moved to Montreal last year. Oh, here, I'll put that up. Wow, that's very cool. All right. Have you become a hockey fan? Of course, Paul Simon's first solo album, eponymous, I don't know how that word pronounced. Self-titled with Duncan on it. There Goes Ryman Simon. Loves Me Like a Rock's on here. Take Me to the Mardi Gras. Still Crazy after all these years. Love that song. Great sax solo on that song. My Little Town's on here. Did James Taylor play on that thing? 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, another great song. Hey. There he is. What's going on, buddy?
How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
Have you listened to any of your picks from yesterday?
I have not.
I've listened to both, but I'm not going to say anything, especially since one of them is yours.
Okay, so just so for anybody who's watching, we're doing a album exchange on Larry Graves through the Studmuffin channel, where we're all offering up 2 albums for review per week. So we all get to choose 2 and then come back the next week and review them and then offer 2 more up and just keep the ball rolling. So which ones did you have this week, Steve?
I picked your Tedeschi Trucks, and I picked Chris's Lightning.
Okay, I picked Lightning as well. And God, I'm going to have to look at my notes. I can't even remember the other. Oh, I picked the Everly Brothers.
Oh, okay. That would have been my pick had you not thrown out that Tedeschi Trucks, because they're a band I've always wanted to check out, and you've always raved about them. So I figure, you know what, I can always go back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm trying, well, I haven't done it yet. I am trying not to cheat and listen to any of the other picks, just in case I want them in my holster. So, like say 3-4 weeks out, nobody's really thrown up anything I'm interested, so I can have those to go back to and listen to fresh.
Good idea. I haven't I haven't listened to anything either, but that's a good reason not to.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you want it to be fresh.
So you said you're going to start doing these like a couple times a week?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. Today was really spontaneous. I got this. When I worked full time, I worked for an American company. It was a publicly traded company, and they had all these compliance training crap and everything I had to do. And now I'm working part time in a hockey arena. It's all easy and everything. I get an email today, compliance training. And I thought, how hard could this be? I look it up. There's like 6 different videos I have to watch and answer a quiz for each one. And each video is, well, the first one's 37 minutes long. And I'm just going, I don't freaking need this.
Thankfully, the only complaints I have to do is with myself. So.
Yeah. I don't know why. I would have to listen to be an usher at a freaking hockey arena, but
I'm sure it has something to do with their insurance company.
Yeah, probably. Hello, Christopher. Steve and I are on here just yapping.
Do you follow Morris's channel? He's kind of a friend of Larry's.
Yeah. Morris is great. He watches all my videos and comments.
Yeah. I started to make a connection with him too, and but I saw he posted a video this morning. He had some troll, but Larry told him. I told him, you know what? It's just going to happen.
Yeah, you can't get away from it.
All you can do is block the channel and move on. Yeah. There's Marcia.
Marcia, you're more than welcome to come on if you want to. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, I don't know what time she gets off work. It's 4:30 by her.
Oh yeah.
So she might be getting ready to leave the office and drive home. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think she works. I think she makes it up. I think
I think she does get to work one day at home though.
Should I call her a spinster? Why don't we really tease her? I think she's a wealthy spinster. Let's wait for the comment to come back down.
I'll see, like for next week, I already have my 2 albums picked out that I'm presenting for next week.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yep.
I don't.
I've even entered them on the spreadsheet. I mean, they're set, ready to go.
Really? No, I'm having a hard time when it's like stressful.
Yeah.
Come up with albums. I'm going, this is what I'd really like to present, but no one's going to like it. And no one's going to take it. So. I get too much stupid taste and some stuff.
Does Sam go see Dylan tonight? Is that tonight for him?
28th and 29th, I think.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow.
Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. No, I think.
She's in the office.
I work in the office, hiding the fact I'm goofing off. Oh, well.
I know. She's got like a real primo job because she could just pretty much sit there and listen to podcasts or YouTube or music all day long.
Yeah. I just heard Flaming Pie. It is so great. I like Flaming Pie. Do you like that album? Or?
I do like it. I don't think I give it as much love as a lot of other people do. It was actually a slow grower on me.
Yeah.
So
I haven't listened to it for a while, actually.
Okay. Well, Marcia's in agreement, Glenn.
Glenn's right, too. I am a spinster.
I don't know. God, is that phrase even used anymore? I mean, I know we heard it growing up, and I bet you'd be hard pressed to find somebody under 50 who would use that phrase.
Yeah, probably. And I don't even know how old you have to be a spinster.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's. I don't know what the requirements are.
You've been listening to any tunes today?
I listened to quite a bit today. What did I listen to? Actually, I bought a new turntable. It gets delivered tomorrow.
What did you get?
I got that Projet X2.
I got to look that up.
So it's right in the same range as the name CD player. So.
Oh, really?
That'll tell you the price point.
Wow. Any kind of special cartridge or anything, or you just?
I just got what comes with it, but then I'm sure I'll probably upgrade the stylus. Yeah.
Wow, very cool. It's always exciting to get a new turntable.
Yeah.
Now, is it a plug and play model, or do you have to get it all set up? And
there's very little setup to this. Very, very little.
Wow.
So I know you can. Well, I bought it from Amazon. My local electronics store.
Whoa, $2,400 here.
Oh, not that. Oh, you mean in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here it was 18.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good price turntable.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
But my local, they did not have it in stock, and they couldn't tell me when they'd be getting it. So.
And black.
I got the walnut.
Okay.
The walnut finish.
Satin walnut.
What's that?
I see it. A satin walnut. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
It's got a glass platter.
I don't know if it is glass or not. You would hope so.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not.
We'll see. Yep, that's it. No, it's actually an acrylic platter. Yeah.
Yeah, acrylic. Well, yeah.
That's right. I do remember in the description it is an acrylic platter.
Very cool. Does it comes with an order-phone cartridge, I guess, or just
I don't remember which is in there, but I'll find out tomorrow when they deliver. They only had one left on Amazon, and I grabbed it. So
that's very cool. Congratulations! I'm excited, and it's not even mine.
Thank you. Well, you said you're looking to buy a new amp or receiver, didn't you?
No, I bought a new amp a couple of years ago. I absolutely love Sim Audio Moon.
Okay.
Oh, I got people waiting to come on here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Larry.
There's Larry.
I've been sitting here for half an hour waiting.
Yeah, I know. We know. We didn't want to pick you up.
You didn't.
And
Apparently, you weren't.
I was laying on my couch and I started watching your live chat and I was falling asleep.
our friend.
Hey, FVA.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing? Listen to that. That's like the sexiest voice in the VC.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My heart's melting.
Can you guys stand the French accent?
Oh yeah. We all speak French. Bonjour.
Yeah, you speak very good French. Bonjour. Yeah. No, I'm not Canadian. I'm not Canadian. Technically not Canadian.
I do know some French.
That makes you a Canadian.
Yeah.
I know some French. Oui.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FBA, there you go.
Yeah. Hi, Marcia.
Hi, Larry.
Hi, Marsha.
Larry.
Hi, Victor.
Yeah, sorry, we were talking about Steve's turntable there, and we didn't see it at the bottom of the screen.
We got Alex in the audience too.
Oh God, Alex, you can come up if you want, buddy.
Hey, FEA, when did you get back from vacation?
Last week I took a very quick trip to the UK. Like we were 5 days.
Okay.
In the southeastern part of England. So I got to see some people I work with, and I took advantage to travel Plymouth, Bristol. Yeah.
Like what, near down Portsmouth or?
Portsmouth, exactly. Plymouth,
Okay.
Plymouth in Cornwall.
Okay. Because PC31, Vinyl Policeman, he lives in Portsmouth.
Didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far is that? That's South England?
South of London, yeah.
Yeah.
So how in vicinity to Southampton, where would it be?
That's 5 hours drive from London.
Yeah.
Plymouth. So we were Bristol. So it's mainly southeastern coast. Yeah.
Well, and it's just the Isle of Wight is just off of there, right? Isn't it?
That's in front of Southampton. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. When you're in Southampton, you can take a ferry boat to cross to travel. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if Mike's ever gone to any of those festivals at Isle of Wight. You would think he would.
Yeah. Do they still have an Isle of Wight? Hold on a second. Alex is here too.
There's Alex.
Alex with a new haircut.
and a new dance.
Yeah.
Do you mean the festival, the music festival?
Yeah, the Isle of Wight. Does that still go on?
I'm pretty sure it's Glastonbury main.
Oh, yeah. Glastonbury took its place. Yeah.
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 That makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
There was some legendary festivals there, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Marcia said she's not been called a spinster since she got off of Twitter.
Alex, we were wondering, people of your age, do you use the term spinster?
Never in my life have I ever been around anybody who's ever, I don't even know what that would refer to.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, so that's how.
What does that mean? Spinster?
Spinster, yeah. It's normally a single older woman.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you're speaking my language, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Okay.
No, would you describe this woman's habits as maybe free and easy, loose and carefree?
Yeah.
This older woman. Yeah.
Keep going.
Not that we're talking about you, Marcia. Len, did you get? Well, I'm going to put this out to everyone. Did anybody participate in Record Store Day?
No.
I did not. I went to one record store day maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I've never gone since. I just wait till after the fact. If there's something I really want, I'll pay a premium for it. So I'm not going to wait, especially here. It's normally doesn't matter if it's the one in November or April. It's still normally pretty crappy weather here. So
yeah. And most of the time it's like you get caught up buying some stupid thing because it's on some splattered vinyl and you don't really need it.
I only picked up 2 things, and there's a handful of other things I'm interested in, but I feel I can get those. I did want to get the Doors Bakersfield one, but they pressed so many of those. I think I can get it in a little while. But yeah, I got a couple things, but didn't get out there early at all. I didn't get out there till the afternoon and got what I wanted. So.
Oh, cool. Was it crowded, the store?
Not necessarily, but I do think, similar to I guess in April, there are a couple of heavy hitters with like some modern day artists. So like Olivia Rodrigo and Noah Khan had a release, so I think there were a lot of people early for those, and those both sold out, at least where I'm at, pretty immediately. But there was a good amount of stuff left over when I was there in the afternoon, so including the Sparks Live album.
Oh,
I didn't get it.
Are you interested in getting that, Larry?
No.
Even though you don't have a turntable?
Yeah. Well, I have a turntable, but I just never
but-
play vinyl. Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. Larry, you got me all excited about Paul Simon today. Larry put up a great video.
I saw that. You're copying me, Glenn.
Well, I was giving you props for making a great video today, and you said you got me motivated to listen to Paul Simon this afternoon.
There's some background audio.
Yeah, somebody got their YouTube channel up in the background, or like somebody's got a YouTube thing going on in the background or something.
I do not. I X'd mine out. So.
Hello?
Hello?
Sounds like
Hello.
Hello.
but I got nothing going on.
I got nothing.
I don't hear anything in the background on my end, but
Yeah, I can hear sounds like when I speak, it's happening 2 or 3 times or something.
okay. I don't know. Do you have your
You guys
echo cancellation enabled?
Yeah, it's enabled. Everything's good.
Okay.
I think it's Steve again.
No, it's not Steve.
Can't be Steve.
Can't be me. No.
No. What else?
Hey, Larry, did you listen to either of your picks yet?
Yes, I did. I listened to both, unlike Glenn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marsha,
The
did
one
you-
I've heard before, Blue Rodeo, but it was years and years ago.
Yeah.
So I am kind of familiar with some of it.
Marcia, have you listened yet? See what she says.
Yeah.
Have you, no shame if your answer is no, but Alex or FEA, have you watched any of our album exchanges?
Everyone. I'm a diehard listener, viewer. I smashed that like button.
Okay. Marcia's listened to both.
I haven't listened to anything yet. I was busy all day.
David
Yeah,
Bowie
oh,
3 times.
Busy weekend.
Me too.
Marcia's already listened to Bowie 3 times and the Dwight Twilley twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. She's raring to go.
Yeah.
Steve,
Larry,
I'd be
you
interested in
have
that
one?
Explorers Club.
You have listened.
Do I have what?
You have listened to the 2 records.
Yeah.
Larry said, yeah, he's done both. What'd you say about Explorers Club, Alex?
I said I would be interested in them just based on what I've heard. Jason, my man, look at that. Jason goes on a live stream on the Steve Westman channel, and Sam and I were there gassing him up the whole time. So now he's got to return the favor for me. Thank you, Jason. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, I watched Jason latest finds today. Very interesting video. Find some really good stuffs.
He posted that earlier today.
No, I think a couple of days ago, but I had
Oh,
really
okay, yeah, because I was going to say I thought I had watched that one. Yeah.
very cool album from Taste with Rory Gallagher.
Oh yeah, he did get Taste. Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do remember. Yep. So, what's your chat about on Wednesday night then, Glenn, Alex?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to.
Figure out the feedback. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It is bad. I can't figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, I have nothing. Like I said, I hear nothing on my end.
Okay, I'm going to remove you one at a time, but I think it's me. If I remove myself, do I still keep the chat going?
Yeah, it keeps
Yeah.
going.
Yay, he's gone. We did it.
All right,
Now we'll have a good live chat.
you could turn off that thing that was causing interference now, Larry.
Yeah, so there's no echo now, right?
He thought there was background noise. There was no background noise.
No, there's still background noise.
Is there? Yeah.
Steve, you're next.
I do think it's actually Steve. This has happened before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's
Hello?
not going to be us who have
Yeah.
headphones in.
No, I think it's
It
Steve.
is Steve.
No, it's
I've been on stream
disappeared.
to Steve before where that's
I
happening.
think
Yeah.
he should restart or something. Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, it's you.
it's you, Steve.
Ah, you know what?
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 I just realized
This is going to be the worst live chat
Because
of the year award.
I made the mistake. I'm on my laptop, and if you remember yesterday, Glenn, Larry, I had said
The microphone, or
I have to be on Google, otherwise
Oh.
I get background interference. And
Yeah.
when I hopped on here with you, Glenn, I'm on my laptop, and I'm normally always on Firefox on it.
Oh, very nice. So you wrecked the first 25 minutes of my live chat. Thank you.
So I'm going to sign out and come back. I will be back on Google.
Well, we might let you on.
Okay.
Okay. What a loser.
I know he's a complete loser.
Wait, so now I feel like I'm eating my words. The most recent CD exchange, I thought I did watch. But maybe I didn't watch what was exchanged recently. So what was exchanged? Because I'm seeing Marsha is listening to Bowie and White Willie.
Yeah, that's not posted yet. It's posted tomorrow.
Oh, I was worried. I felt like I was.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want any
worry.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Alex likes to be hip and current.
Yeah.
I am neither of those things, but I still want that. Yes.
That's awesome. What are you up to,
Oh,
Alex?
and-
Anything exciting?
Well, Glenn, I will not be there Wednesday, unfortunately.
I
this
guess
is the week.
Sam might not be either.
This is the week I'm traveling for work down to Florida. So.
Oh, yeah. When are you going to meet up with John?
I'm not sure. I gave my phone number and said, hey, if you're in the area or whatever, it's a conference, so it's just it's a lot of work stuff. Then you have receptions and then dinners, all that kind of stuff. And so I would feel bad because I don't know. Marsha's funny. I would feel bad because I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go out and like record dig or anything like that. So I will be in downtown Tampa, Marsha.
Yeah, Florida. Tampa Bay. Well, John lives in the Tampa area. I don't know, like in like a suburb of Tampa or something.
Yeah, that Tampa, Clearwater, St. Peter, like that whole area is just one big.
It is. For how long?
Jeez, Marsha. I get there tomorrow and then leave Saturday morning. So.
Anything else you need to know, Marsha?
Yeah, hence the haircut.
Where are you staying? What's your room number?
It's just Marsha, just call me. You can always call me.
Yeah. Do you think music is better than movies nowadays? I think everything's better than movies nowadays. I don't know about you guys. I have a hard time getting excited about any movies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell the last movie I've seen. The story, it's always the same. Always the.
And then they have this thing now that. So I was interested in going to see that movie Oppenheimer. That was about the only one that excited me over the last few years. And now you can rent it, but it's $24 to rent a movie on
Netflix or something.
No, it's not even Netflix. It's like a streaming thing you can rent. But it's insane.
Yeah. Larry, I don't know if you're making noise trying to talk, but you're muted.
What's happening?
I was looking at Larry because I couldn't tell if he was trying to talk or make noise, but he's muted. So
You're cutting in and out too.
Oh,
this is like the Gremlins today. Ram is the best Beatles solo album. Agree or disagree? Let's go around the table. Larry, are you? I can't hear you.
That's what I was trying to say, was that he was muted.
This is like a.
Can you hear me, Glenn?
Can't hear you.
It was on mute. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. That's why you
hear me
so
now?
intelligent today.
What did you say, Alex? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Can you imagine the entertainment we're giving people?
Oh, that's amazing. Bunch of idiots.
I think it's my favorite Beatles solo album, Ram.
Ram.
Really? What's mine is Plastic Ono Band, I think.
Yeah, that's up there too.
I would
Okay.
go All Things Must Pass, but I think Ram is a top
Yeah,
3.
All Things Must Pass. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's very rich. It's a triple album. Yeah.
Yeah. We've named the top 3 as far as I'm concerned, and you can pretty much throw them in a hat. Which one's better?
Number 2 for me would be Pipes of Peace.
And look who's yeah.
Yeah.
Look who's here.
All right. How's that sound?
Steve, it's good to see you again.
How's that
Steve,
sound?
since you left, Larry went on mute. Alex's microphone has been popping in and out. It's just a freaking nightmare. Greetings from Switzerland,
Sweden, Glenn.
Sweden.
Huh?
the land
Chris.
of the farmer's daughter.
Especially with Steve right here, who is like
Land
our
of
he's
Ann
not an
Martin.
honorary Swede. He is a Swede, but I mean,
Yeah.
You notice how Christopher kind of has the same beard as I do, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Steve, are you blonde? Are you like one of those blonde, sexy Swedes when you had
Well,
hair?
I was blonde. Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All Things Must Pass, the best Beatles solo. I can't argue. Jack, how you doing, buddy? All Things Must Pass. It gets a lot of love.
Well, Billy Shears says it is.
Daddy.
The one and only Billy Shears.
That's hilarious. What's the best band out of Sweden besides ABBA? Because I don't like ABBA.
Well, for
I
me,
just
it would be
felt it
Imperial State Electric.
Who?
Hey, so
Imperial State Electric, followed closely by Velvet Insane, Alex, who he was expecting me to say.
well, that's fine because that's not my pick. Would be Opeth.
Okay. Hey, you know what I was just listening to before came on was the album Sorceress. Yeah.
That's Opeth?
Opeth. Yeah, that's Stephen Wilson's buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What is
Keep reading.
describe the music? Like, is it screaming banshee music?
The
or-
earlier stuff was.
Earlier stuff is.
Yeah.
Not now.
Anything they did after Stephen Wilson worked on them with their Damnation album, they changed their sound. So I don't know if this will show up, but there I am with long blonde hair.
Wow.
So,
Oh my, he did have blonde. Look at that.
yeah. It's at my brother's wedding.
You look like the. Of course, this is via your phone, via the screen. But you look. Oh gosh, who's the?
And you look really nice in a dress there too, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the other guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ben Sweet.
Who's the butler guy that leads the time warp in Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh,
No.
Riff Raff.
Oh, the guy with
He
no
looks
neck.
like Riff Raff.
Yeah, or the
Guy
band
with no
or the
neck.
band Sweet.
Where's your effing
Yeah.
neck? That guy?
Yeah, Riff Raff. I actually got a picture disc of that album by mistake from Amazon. They sent me what I had ordered. They sent that by mistake, but I kept it because it costs more. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it and then I'll just order what I wanted.
Oh.
Helicopters are better than Imperial State Electric. There you go, Steve.
Imperial State Electric is the next band that Nicky Anderson started up after the Helicopters. He disbanded the Helicopters like in 2006, I think. And then he started up Imperial State Electric a couple of years later. But I like Imperial State Electric more.
Nicky Anderson's a man or a woman?
A man.
Oh.
Man.
And he's done a lot of work. Actually, he's on the Velvet Insane album.
He was in Entombed.
What's that?
I'm not familiar with them at all.
No.
I just Wikipedia'd him, and I was like, he was in Entombed. Like,
He was in Entombed,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, he was in Entombed. Yeah. Yeah, he played drums in Entombed and then Helicopters and Imperial State Electric. He's playing guitar, but now he's in another band called Lucifer. I don't know, Christopher, is he married to the woman that sings in that band? I think they're married because it seems to me he has taken her last name because now he's Nicky
Lucifer's
Anderson,
good.
whatever her last name is.
Hmm.
I'm
Sure he's
quite-
not married to Ian Anderson? Kind of the same name, same
No.
spelling.
Pink Floyd, Metal on Digipack.
Our friend Jack ordered Pink Floyd Metal on Digipack on Amazon, and they gave me Abbey Road CDs as well, but it had two of the same CDs in one case. Now that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been like a third-party seller or something, right? You would think. How could that happen from a distributor? He has a band with his wife, Lucifer.
All
Boy,
right.
that's
Lucifer's good.
who ever heard of a woman named Lucifer?
No, she's
No,
she's not called
that's-
Lucifer.
Lucifer Anderson.
That's the band, but back.
Have you met my wife, Lucifer?
Hold on.
Lucifer's they're a great band though. They are like if you can. Obviously, some people have maybe problems with the name if they're so inclined that way, but they're a pretty awesome like modern day like hard rock band with
Is
female vocals.
considered like a big hard rock kind of?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, Steve, would you put them more metal? I don't know that I would go like metal per se. I mean, again, it's, but it's like a darker sort of
Lucifer.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Wow.
So that's
That's
Nicky
crazy.
Anderson with the hat. That's his wife in the middle, and I don't know who the other dude is.
I have no idea what the hell you guys are going on about.
But they have 4 albums. That's their first. The one where she was their second. That's their third. And this is their most recent with her splayed out on a crucifix.
Yeah, that turns the people off, and I love it.
Jeez.
So, yeah, I mean they're heavy. I mean, not ridiculously heavy, but have you heard The Solution? No, I have not heard The Solution. I've got to check that out then too. Oh, love Lucifer's Friend, Billy Shears. Have any of you guys ever come across the Lucifer's Friend album?
No.
No.
I've heard of them.
To me, I have.
Is that the little devil?
No. Oh, you mean with the little guy on it? Yes.
No, I just meant.
Oh no, there's a
Lucifer's Friend's probably like it's like Foghorn Leghorn and.
I was gonna start a Lucifer's Friend tribute band called Devil's Advocate.
yes, Jack Lucifer's Friend is on my wall.
Wow, Steve's a.
Very
Who
good.
knew Steve was a metalhead?
You heard The Solution.
Man, that's why you guys like Queens of the Stone Age so much.
I gotta check out this band.
John Lawton on vocals, Uriah Heep singer. So he's the current Uriah Heep singer? This guy? John Lawton?
John Lawton died, but I mean, is he saying that John Lawton is on The Solution?
Or is he's saying that he saw Lucifer's Friend play and John Lawton was this
Oh, yeah.
vocals.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah. John Lawton was Lucifer's Friend's original singer. Yeah.
I do not currently own any Steve Vai albums, but I really like. I mean, Steve Vai's a great guitar player. But I don't own any of his albums. You guys?
I don't know any of his solo records, but I know his in Earth. Guessing that you're a fan, I know his record that he put out maybe a year ago. I forget what it's called, but it's like a fusion record. Like it is not like a heavy guitar record. It's more
That'd
like
be
him doing
interesting.
kind of like a jazzy fusion record.
Really? He'd be more than capable of doing that. I mean, he's a great guitar player. True fan to Steve. I remember.
Thank you, Jack.
I replaced a lot of my CDs on vinyl. A lot of people are replaced a lot of their vinyl on CDs. So,
Everybody send out their well wishes to Trevor. He's off to urgent care.
what?
Trevor is in.
What happened?
Says he's got abdominal pains. He's watching the live stream.
Oh man,
This is not a good live stream.
He must be. He must
Ask him if he had Taco Bell yesterday.
Maybe
oh
this,
no, I've fallen down and I can't get up.
maybe this is what made him sick.
Wow. Well, hope you're okay, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor, get better, buddy.
Yeah. Don't eat so much corn.
Actually,
Hey, Cardboard Head Guy. We love Cardboard Head Guy.
Yeah.
You should come on with us one time, Cardboard Head Guy, and like actually have a cardboard head. That'd be freaking awesome. Get the Passion and Warfare albums. There you go, Steve. You're getting.
well, actually, because he said that they're actually a client of mine. There's my work folder for them, and I printed those posters for Mammoth.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got Mammoth, Eddie Van Halen's son. Oh, that's so you're dealing
Yeah.
with Eddie Van Halen's kid. What's his name?
Yeah.
Wolfgang?
Wolfgang, there's thank you cards. That's his logo for the band.
Do you
Those are
deal with Wolfgang or just his management?
just the management.
Yeah.
They're a good band. He's a great player.
He's a great guitar player.
Yeah.
But I've done T-shirts and hats for them, and wristbands that were embroidered. So, and he just got married. Actually, he just got married like 2 months ago. Wolfgang.
Yep. Good call, Christopher. Good luck, Christopher. Keep us posted if Steve and I need to find a third for Sunday. Oh, geez, you're already
Replacing him.
somebody-
already picking on your
Call me.
we're already pouring dirt on the poor guy. Okay, so if I'll take over for Trevor if if he passes, he doesn't make it.
All right, that'd be 8 o'clock your time Sunday.
Yeah, okay. Come on, Trevor. You can do it. Hang in there.
Trevor sent a thank you text, so he said thanks, guys.
Yeah.
But he probably sent that before Marcia's comment. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And Jim, he's a big Trevor fan. He goes, "Wow, that's cool that Trevor's going to the hospital." Greetings from Greece.
Wow. Kalimera.
Read his name, Glenn.
Kalispera.
The French vinyl guy can probably tell us that.
No, just say that good hello and thank you in Greek. That's the two words I knew.
Wolfgang plays all the instruments himself and sings on Mammoth.
He does everything, yeah.
How's he going to do that on tour? It'll save on paying musicians anyway.
Love that.
Captain Beyond.
I've heard that's really good.
They were a good band.
Great album. Well, you like the first you like Mach 1 of or Mark 1 of Deep Purple. That's Rod Evans singing. So
yeah. I used to have those Captain Beyond albums. Okay. I still found Larry's video on Baby Metal 7 years ago. Glad I watched your video about solo albums. One of my favorite solo albums is After the Gold Rush by Neil Young after he was in Buffalo Springfield and CSNY. I never considered Neil Young a band member because he's always Neil Young.
He's all into it for himself.
Yeah. He kind of I never feel like he's
he's really not a team player. No.
So I never consider his album solo. I think every album ever has been like a Neil Young album. I'm only joking, of course. I wish nothing the best for him. Oh yeah. The old spinster's starting to switch it up now. I feel guilty. Captain Beyond's fantastic. Rod Evans, yeah. Love Rod Evans. Placement will get less drunk. Yeah. Yeah, I won't slur my words.
Speaking about Deep Purple, Mark 1, I think the bass player, he used to be part of another project. Which was called Warhorse.
Warhorse, yeah. Warhorse. They're great.
It's a great
really? Wow. Oh, we're getting a bonjour here for you, French vinyl guy.
Yeah. Bonjour.
Louisiana Bayou. Wow.
Oh yeah, they speak broken French there.
They do.
Cajun, it's yeah.
I didn't care for Captain Beyond debut, only like the last one Rod Evans sang on and their last one. That's me, Trevor. Just rewatched the last DVD of Beatles Anthology. Man, what good shows. But I'm glad we got to get back video to see it wasn't all doom and gloom with their Let It Be recordings. Yes, I agree, Jim. Good points.
Christopher is right. Rod Evans does not sing on the last album. He only does the first two.
Yeah, was it?
Are they still? Is Captain Beyond still a band, or?
Not that I know of.
No.
I mean,
yeah, Steve, what was that? Dawn Explosion or whatever that came out in the later 70s?
Album, yeah, I forget the name of the singer.
I heard Paul McCartney telling Rush to get back on the road. There's a lot of people saying that that Geddy and Neil or Alex shouldn't do it. I don't agree with that in the least. How do you guys feel about?
Do it.
Yeah, you're musicians. You want to
do
play.
something, not necessarily as Rush.
They can't. Well, why not? Freaking Rolling Stones are touring as the Rolling Stones with 2 guys out of 5.
Willie Daffern
Thinks
was
it's
the
not
lead
like
singer on the last Captain Beyond album.
I hope they play. I mean, they're both great musicians, and they should be out there playing.
I think the other thing too to consider as one of the younger folk on here is, there are. I mean, when you talk about like generations who get in, Rush is one of those bands that I think has crossed a lot of, generationally.
Yep.
So there's a ton of people my age and younger that never got a chance to see these guys play. Never. And obviously, we would give it all back to see Neil up there, and like he's the best. But I just think that, if Alex Lifeson went down the street and played a club and called it Rush, I'd be there in a second. I'd be there in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Because I want to see Alex Lifeson play, and I would give anything to see Geddy and Alex play together.
Yeah.
Maybe Dave Grohl can play drums.
Oh, I'm sure he'll want to. Even if he's not invited, he'll show up.
If you want a guy with flailing arms, he is your guy.
Yeah. I think what they should do is have like King Crimson tours with 3 drummers. Like do something like that. Like have a kind of special percussion part. I don't think you're doing any disservice to Neil's legacy or anything. I mean, he can't help it. He passed away.
Right.
Those guys shouldn't have to never play music again because their buddy passed away. And I'm sure Neil would want them to play. And he wasn't the original drummer when you think about it.
That's true.
That's a good choice. Christopher's got a good choice for drummer. That's a good choice.
He passed away too. John Rotzi, I guess.
Yeah,
John Rotzi,
yeah, I love that idea. Gavin Harrison. That's what I said. I would even do Gavin Harrison and a couple others. Like, put a couple up there.
I could see them doing like a rotating cast of all stars. I think that would go better than, because I think if they selected someone, even if it's like we all know Gavin could play the part. Honestly, and Neil is arguably the greatest drummer ever, but Gavin could play the parts with. I mean, he could play the parts easy. But the problem is that the fandom is going to be so critical of whoever that person is. That I think they would have, if they did like the rotating cast of all-star players. I think, and God, these drummers, there are so many Rush fans that would die to do it and do it so well.
Do you think you could like pull that off though? Because there'd be a lot of rehearsing to do to get that down, and to have a new drummer sit in every couple of weeks or month or something. Man, it'd be a lot more work for Geddy and Alex.
Yeah.
To try and
it is interesting though, like how the touring, and granted, right, like the challenge, it's not like they're just like, finding a drummer for AC/DC. Like these are complex songs, like it's difficult stuff. But I would wonder if they did tour, if they would do, so like one of the models of touring now is like, it's essentially like the Taylor Swift model, right? Like I'm gonna go somewhere for a week. It's basically like a residency of, I'm gonna go somewhere for a week. We're gonna play that same place for a couple of days, and we're going to move on to the next city and play that city for a couple of days. And it's a lot less stress on, there are conversations about AC/DC touring next year. And I can't imagine it being a full-blown tour of AC/DC playing 5 nights a week for 6 months or 8 months. I just can't imagine it. But I could see them we're going to do a stadium show here for 2 nights, take 5 days off. We're going to move to the next city and do a stadium show, and so forth and so on.
I'm sure that, at their age too, I'm sure they would just take their time. What's Geddy? Geddy's 69. I think he's the same age as me, or 70. He's 70, around there. So Alex and him are both that age. They should still be pretty vibrant. I mean, look at me. I'm raring to go.
I agree with Earth. The first Rush album is actually my favorite Rush album.
Really?
Yeah, it's Without Neil is one of their best. No disrespect to Neil. Yeah, it's a good album. There's some great songs on there.
Yeah.
David Grohl can do anything he wants.
Yep.
And he does. And no one says, Dave, just go away. Oh, he's here now in the chat. Hold on a second. Let me get him up. What does everyone think of the Beatles hit remix? I know what Larry thinks. Yeah, we just think what Larry thinks. My favorite drum is the beginning of Hot for Teacher.
I think you're
Van Halen.
confusing that with your favorite video, Jack.
Yeah. Here's a question that came up earlier. Is anybody following this story? The Hall and Oats restraining
That is
order?
just so pathetic and
No, I'm
sad.
not.
After they've been together, what, 50 years or something? And all of a sudden, I'm going to sue you.
Well, did you hear what it's? They finally found out what
No.
it's about.
No.
Is that Oates wants to sell his half of their whatever they still have left out of their publishing and everything, and Daryl won't let him.
Okay.
But what? So how can you stop someone from selling something they own?
Yeah.
Like if you and I are partners in a business and I want out, either you're going to buy me out and take the whole thing, or I'm going to find another partner for you.
Right.
Like, you can't force somebody not to sell something, can you?
I'm on Oat side.
Yeah. I why doesn't Daryl Hall buy it if it's such a freaking important to him? Like, why should, if Oates wants out, it's kind of weird. First band I ever saw in concert was Nirvana.
That's cool.
Wish I kept the stub.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Sounds like that's what you say after you walk out of your circumcision.
After they chop off your ween.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get Larry going on ween again. Don't bring that up. Jesus, we finally just got him off of that. We got him weaned off of ween. That would cost them a lot of money, though, if they played for 2 nights and take 5 off. They'd still have to play all their roadies, etc. I'd do the roadie for free. When did they pay me? I heard that Glenn Calloway is going to sue Larry.
Yeah, you never know.
Calloway is, but yeah. Yeah.
Is that Cab's brother?
I'm going to sue Larry for something. I you know, he lives in a big mansion. Drives a freaking Rolls Royce. And I know he's got some cash. I'm trying to figure a way to get my hands on it. Hall a wanker now? I don't know. I'm a big Hall and Oates fan, and I know he's got this Daryl Hall guy's got a bit of a ego, but is there an archival box set you want to see in 2024? I want to see Rubber Soul. I think Rubber Soul's coming, but I don't know how excited I am about it. Anybody got any one that like if anybody could put out a box set you'd wish you could get?
I was so disappointed how few were done for, I mean, really classic must-have albums, 71 through 73. I mean, I would have thought there would have been a big one for Ziggy Stardust, for Electric Warrior. The Badfinger Straight Up should have had some kind of special treatment for a 50th anniversary. I mean, there's just a bunch. I can't even, come to mind right away. But that is just such a solid stretch, those 3 years. And I was just surprised how little there was. I mean, I thought Alice Cooper would have done one for $1 Billion Babies. Nothing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that I'd be real excited about.
I would have thought Deep Purple would have done one for Machine Head.
I thought of that.
I
Deep
thought of
Purple
this.
has not done any massive, like, big box sets for the fans, have they?
Deep Purple?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I wonder, Steve, how much of that is, drama with Richie and
Yeah.
I can't imagine they're talking about those things, but
Right.
I'm calling this now. This is not the group for it, but I had this thought yesterday. I was casually going through my Discogs, and some might remember back in April. I guess it was April. There was a record store day was crazy because there was a Taylor Swift release, and so it was like an absurd amount of people lined up for this Taylor Swift release. And we're talking that this thing was not limited by any means. They were pressing in quantities of over 100,000 of these things, which, I mean, limited now is 5,000, if that. And so everybody was joking of like, there's no way that this is selling out. Like, yes, we know like the fandom is there, all those different things. I was checking. That is currently a $300 record on the resale market because
And
it's
it's
sold
just
out.
it just came out?
It came out in April for Record Store Day, so it's an exclusive. There's nowhere else you can buy it. Yeah, it's a $250 to $300 record. So here's my thought: the box set of the year in 2024 is going to be her releasing a Eras Tour live box set on vinyl, where you can get her official Eras Tour live concert, which is now a movie, which is now about to be streaming, which is, it's a 3.5-hour show. It's going to be split across 4 LPs. It's going to come with a huge booklet of photographs and everything. And she's going to charge $1 million for it. And we're all going to buy it. And it's going to be great.
Who's
I
going
think
to buy it?
she would make a killing on that. Because like
We're
her
all going to
fans
buy it?
wild
I'm
over
going to buy it.
What's that?
I can go right now on the record saying I'm not buying it. I'd rather buy Hackneyed Diamonds.
You'll have a choice to make, Glenn.
No, I won't be buying it.
But Glenn, have you ever listened to one of her albums? I have.
Yeah, I have. Actually, now I'm going to say the last. She's released so many. There was one she put out, and I was in the record store. It was more singer-songwriter-ish.
And you started crying.
A couple of years ago, and I actually asked who it was they were playing, and it was the new Taylor Swift album. I kind of liked that, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I asked Santa to bring me a box set for Christmas, a deluxe box set. The Yes album box set, 6 CDs, 2 concerts, a new remix from Steven Wilson, another new remix,
And
6 discs.
That's Yes album, Glenn?
Yeah.
So are those concerts? That's
One's
not
from Copenhagen in 71 or something. They're all around the time the album was coming out.
Right. So so before Rick Wakeman though, which would be cool. I don't think there's a lot of live stuff out there.
Probably before Rick Wakeman, yeah.
Rick Wakeman, Joan on Fragile.
Yeah.
So I'm
hoping Santa's going to bring me that. I put it on the list. Quadrophenia would be a great box set because I love that freaking album. $1 Billion Babies came out in quad. Oh, yeah. Tom picked up the Yes album box set. Give us a thumbs up or down on that, Tom. She's already killing it. Yeah, I think Taylor's done okay for herself.
Yeah.
She's dangerous to being overexposed. She needs to go away for 18 months and sell that box set. I agree with that. I think she is getting dangerously close.
I never need to hear her name again. Yeah.
How about a box set of the best of Larry's? You're going to jail and can only pick one stack.
Wow. Thank you. That's a great idea.
That is. A Larry Gray's box set. That would be very cool.
Yeah, I mean, because like they could have done a combo of Demons and Wizards, Magician's Birthday as a box set. That would have been a very good one. They could have done Schools Out and $1 Billion Babies. That would have been a good one. I'm just looking through my list here of stuff. They really should have done for the first 3 Blue Oyster Cults that should have gotten a special treatment.
Yeah.
Joe Walsh, Smoker You Drink didn't get anything.
Joe Walsh is too busy making money being an Eagle. He ignores his.
Close to the Edge. Close to the Edge should have gotten something special. That's past 50 now. That was 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it might. Well, it might. If they're doing the Yes album right now, like maybe Close to the Edge is be next.
You showed the album earlier, Glenn, on your video today about solo artists from bands. Every picture tells a story should have gotten a 50th anniversary.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, that one definitely.
Here's a question from Jack. Is the Beatles Anthology an audio or is it a video?
It's a video.
Yeah. Well, there's Anthology.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah.
But
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road did not get a big.
It started out as a documentary, Beatle authorized documentary on the history of the band. Yeah. It's I think it's five DVD set. It's never been out on Blu-ray.
It used to be 10 VHS. They released on
yeah.
VHS, yeah, at the very beginning.
I don't think anybody says anything bad about Taylor
No,
Swift.
no.
I think she's well respected.
Bye,
Goodbye, Victor.
Victor.
If I get Anthology on CD, would it be audio or video? I would get the video. You can get. You'd have to get the box set though. It's not cheap. I think it's like $80 or something, isn't it? I would watch the documentary before I bought the CDs myself.
Yeah, it's just
CDs,
an audio.
yes.
Yep.
The Yes album is fantastic, Glenn. Not much of a booklet, but it's all about the music. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that one. Wow. Do you guys actually ask for music from your loved ones for Christmas?
My wife and I have not exchanged Christmas or birthday presents for probably 25 years.
Really?
Yeah, she just got frustrated buying for me. She told me, years ago, she says, "Why are we even bothering to do this? Because whatever I buy you, either you return it." And so we just stopped. And she said, "Okay, why buy you the music you want? Because you're going to buy it anyway." So, we don't exchange gifts.
Well, we're
I
still
don't have any loved ones.
So we like to. We all. I know what I'm going to get beforehand, but I still like to open
I'll
it.
send you something, Alex.
Oh yeah. Nobody loves me enough to give me a gift, so I just I just max out my credit cards and pretend I have more money than I do. It's the American dream.
Off the top of your heads, what's your favorite unreleased song or B-side off the original Beatles anthology set? Ooh.
Leave My Kitten Alone.
Yeah, but what's your favorite song off the Beatles anthology set? We'll leave your kitten alone,
Glenn, the Beatles anthology set is the song "Leave My Kitten Alone" that John sings.
My favorite's "Leave Larry's Kitten Alone" too.
I love the version on "Come and Get It."
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
There's Imperial State Electric, and on this they do a great version of "Leave My Kitten Alone."
There you go.
Wow. Leave Larry's Kitten Alone. What's your favorite side of the All Things Must Pass?
Side one.
I'd have to look at the track listing.
I would too, but I'm thinking it's side 2.
Apple Jam, Jack. Jack, the music guy says.
The Apple Jam. I never listened to the Apple Jam.
I like the Apple Jam. I know it gets a lot,
but I never pull it out and listen to it if I'm listening to that album.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why it's funny. I mean, it's a triple, but it's really a double with a jam disc. But yeah.
Yeah, the acoustic "While My Guitar Gently Weeps" is really good on the anthology.
And actually, Steve, while you're looking at that, have you ever heard? I'm guessing you've heard it because I know you show "Snow" by Spock's Beard, but I've always loved Spock's Beard version of "Beware of Darkness."
I don't know if I've heard that. No.
So that was it was also it was the title track of their second album. So I guess that was 96 or 97 was "Beware of Darkness," and that's what kicks off the album.
Side 2 is my favorite.
What's on side 2, Steve? Refresh our memory.
Side 2 is "What is Life If Not For You?" Behind That Locked Door, Let It Down, Run of the Mill.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite too. The Apple Jam is amazing. Not playing All Things Must Pass in full is a sin. Well, we're older than you. We don't have as much time as you do to listen to 2 hours of that. They left my kitten alone in the vault for 30 years, yet put Mr. Moonlight on Beatles for... There's no accounting for people's taste. Quadrophenia came out a few years ago in a beautiful box set. I didn't know that.
I missed that completely if it came out.
Yeah.
Is that a CD box set or an LP?
And did it come out with like extras and outtakes and all that stuff? Interesting. That would be a top 10 one for me. That'd make a good video, is like top 10 box sets you'd like to see from classic albums.
Mm-hmm.
But Close to the Edge would be a great one. I hope Yes continues doing this. You guys awake?
Well, I just want to.
Yeah,
I
yes,
just
we
want
are.
to.
Do you consider sorry?
On Steve Hoffman forums, and they're showing 2024 for a 50th of Quadrophenia.
Wow. I mean, they just did it took them forever to get the Who box set out. We've been talking about it for 2 years.
Yeah.
And if they put Quadrophenia out, I'm afraid it's going to be the same price point as Who's Next, and I won't be able to afford it. So, oh, here we go. Look at Quadrophenia came out with unreleased songs, demos, and a great 5.1 surround Blu-ray. I'm not aware of this.
Yeah.
I got to look for that.
Do you consider it as a prog album, as a progressive music record?
Which album?
Quadrophenia?
No.
Quadrophenia is the Who. It's a concept
Classic
album.
rock.
Classic rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great record if you've never heard it.
You know, it's interesting. This is a complete philosophical thing, but the different, like how prog has become a genre that, you know, fits obviously certain bands that come to mind when you think of prog. But initially, it was called prog because it was music that was very progressive.
Mhm,
But
yeah.
we don't assign that same litmus test to progressive music now. We'll say like, well, the music might be progressive, but it's not prog because prog is a very strict genre, right? So like a perfect example to me would be these sort of these grand concept records of rock operas, whether it's Quadrophenia or Tommy or some of these other ones that you would definitely say that the music is very progressive, the art form is very progressive, but it doesn't sound like King Crimson and Yes, so it's like it's kind of interesting and how that, Glenn, I know you and I talked about that Intrigue box set that Steven Wilson did, and I think it was very intentional that he used the phrase progressive sounds of like the 70s and 80s because I really don't think XTC is a prog band.
No,
but the music itself is definitely, I would say, progressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. But the Beatles were progressive too. I mean, they're
absolutely
progressive through their whole arc of their career.
For sure.
Yeah, but to fit into that prog rock box is although that's a big, like, I mean, you consider Pink Floyd progressive. I always have trouble throwing Pink Floyd in the prog rock genre.
Well, I have that same problem with Jethro Tull. I have a hard time putting them as progressive rock.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And when I think when they were labeled progressive rock, that's when Ian Anderson did
Thick as a brick.
Thick as a brick. Kind of make a joke.
Yeah, Thick as a brick was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah. He bloated it out on purpose. Yeah. So. Someone asked about favorite album of 2023. Anybody want to give it away? What you're thinking?
Sparks.
Oh, the Sparks album.
Yep.
Interesting. Steve, you got anything?
I do. It's Velvet Insane.
Alex?
I could probably do, actually, that's a good point nearing the end here. I know people's top 10 lists are going to come out. I admit this. I am not great with keeping up to date with either modern music or music that is released today from non-modern bands. And so I'm sure I could pull together a list of 10, but nothing from this year has really just grabbed me. I mean, Velvet Insane's a perfect example. I mean, they blew me away the first note I heard them, and it just so happened that record I was listening to came out this year. But I think there's a couple that I would have to go through. I don't know what's really blown my mind. But I'm looking forward. I know I say it every damn week, it feels like, but Peter Gabriel comes out on Friday.
Is that this Friday? Oh, I'm buying it.
Now, granted, I'll tell you now, Glenn, it is not cheap. Well, the vinyl is certainly not cheap, but CDs
I'll grab the CD.
I was going to say Peter Gabriel. Yeah, I saw him in concert, and it's really like the new songs. Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I saw him too.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind. And I'm so glad that the first time I heard those songs, were live, because
Yeah.
it created the emotional connection to those songs that I don't know that I would have felt if I heard them on, because they've been on Spotify for a while, but I don't listen to that. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't like
wanted
this. I don't
the
like
first time I heard
previews
it.
of albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't realize this Friday was the day. That's awesome. I'm gonna.
What's the price on the vinyl, Alex?
I think from him directly 45, on Amazon 40.
Okay.
There's in typical 2023 fashion, there's two different versions. There is what they're calling a light mix and a dark mix.
Okay.
He, for grand Peter Gabriel conceptual reasons, I am sure, for art reasons, they're actually, he worked with different mixers and masterers to mix and master the album in a different way.
Holy crap! There's a 4 LP deluxe set. 4
Yeah,
LP,
I think that's just the
CDs, Blu-ray, book, and poster. $212 Canadian.
Yeah, you could send it to me, Glenn. That'd be all right.
And it doesn't even say. I can't even see where it shows that it's available.
I do think that the box sets, I think, got delayed. I think the box sets got delayed, Glenn.
Yeah, but even I can't even find just the regular CD or anything on Amazon.ca. That's weird. Huh. Yeah,
Joel,
definitely.
Steve, do you warm up to the Harmony Codex at all, or you still fall off on that?
No, I was thinking of doing a video called, and I was going to call it the Swiffer Awards, and show all my dust collectors. And
Harmony Codex is one.
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, I got bored.
Yeah,
it didn't get better with age. No, it's a hackneyed diamonds for me. Yeah, are you still digging it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't, listen to it a ton, but I have found myself enjoying it more and more each time I've listened to it. I mean, I still don't, in terms of like the ranking goes, I still don't put it anywhere near Hand Cannot Erase or Raven Refused to Sing. I mean, I do like it significantly more than the Future Bites.
Yeah, well, it's better than that.
I don't like it. I don't like it quite as much as To the Bone, but I still like it and appreciate it.
Well, I don't dislike it, but I'm bored with it already. Like last time I listened to it, I took it off about. I got about halfway through and I went, nah, I gotta listen to something else.
Well, and it's funny because I know you're talking like some of the like spoken word type stuff, like the title track. Where it's got. I found myself when I first listened to that, I'm like, this has got to go. Like I was like, yeah. But the more and more I've like listened to it and I've been in like the headspace, I've been like, maybe it's like I was on headphones and I was on like an airplane and I was just like really sleepy. And so it felt like very hypnotic to me.
Well, it's almost like he's got it on a loop or something. It's like, oh my God, like, is this ever going to end?
Yeah. I think I said on a couple of streams before of like, it's tough because Steve Wilson, for so many of us, was the prog icon, right? Like it was just like that's what we fell in love with. But the reality is he is significantly closer now to Radiohead than he is Porcupine Tree. So it's like that's just the world that we have to live in.
Yeah. I'm looking at my spreadsheet and I've only listened to that album 7 times. And it's been close to a month since I last played it. So I'm guessing it did not grab me like I thought it did.
Yes, Steve, but you listened to Alice Cooper's Road 150 times and still don't like it.
No, I'll bet you I didn't listen to that 150 times, but it felt like I listened to it 150 times. But
wow,
I
Larry,
swear
are you still listening to that Stephen Wilson album? Or?
No, I haven't listened to it in over a month.
Wow,
I like it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like his solo album. I gave up on Porcupine Tree. I just couldn't. I always enjoyed the albums when I listened to them, but then as soon as it was done, it's like you totally forget what the song. You couldn't remember any of the songs. Like
actually, Road I listened to 5 times, but it was like 5 days in a row. So that was 5 years ago. Actually 6 times. I did listen to in the middle of October, but that was it. And PC31 made the suggestion. He says, you know what, when I have an album like that, I just say I'm not listening to it for 6 months. Come back, give it another shot. So that's what I'm doing.
It felt like Groundhog's Day watching your channel, because I felt like every video started with gave Road another shot.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was.
Is there any alternate takes of a song that is better than the one they put out? Yeah, I think they're the alternate take or out like kind of like a demo of a song. I don't know. There are some I can't think off the top of my head, but there definitely are some. Anybody got any off the top of their head?
You know what? There's an alternate take of Lola on the Lola box set, which I love. I like it a lot more. But they've got like a children's choir on it, so that really adds to it. And it's just, I like it a lot more than the original. I mean, granted, you know what, the original came out in 1970, so maybe I'm just a little tired of the original.
If there was ever content, if there was ever a lyrical theme that warranted a children's choir,
It's Lola, yeah.
let it be Lola.
Yeah.
James says the Hackney Diamonds is the first new album I bought.
That might be leading the way, Glenn. Top album of 2023.
I'll
This
bet you
might
$1
be in the
million
lead.
bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Let me make sure if this is a children's choir here.
Hello, fellas. Hey, Shane. To me, Tool carried the prog torch from King Crimson. Yes, Rush. I didn't like Fear Inoculum. I wasted my money on the original release, and it came with that stupid screen.
The movie, yeah.
Oh, it was, and then I brought it home, and I'm going, "This is supposed to be the greatest album ever." I'm listening to this, going,
Yeah.
"Oh man!"
I gave up on it
sure
too.
trading that in.
Tool's they're a tough nut to crack.
Yeah,
It's some deep, heavy stuff. Yeah.
Velvet Insane was better than Hackney Diamonds, Steve.
Yes, I'm gonna say it is. But the true test is time, so we'll see. I was mistaken. This is actually the Danish National Chamber Orchestra, and Danish National Vocal Ensemble playing with the Kinks on Lola.
Trevor Raven's Rio is a phenomenal. I haven't heard.
I heard it was great.
I've heard the same thing, that this is supposed to be a very good album. Yes.
I gotta write that down because I'll forget.
Trevor Rabin.
Glenn, this might be a good stream idea. Unless, Steve, is that the stream we're doing in December? Is that what we're doing?
What's that?
Favorite albums of 2023?
Yeah, we'll be doing the year-end wrap-up, yeah, and getting drunk
Okay.
also.
Yeah, I'll be doing my video coming up, but I didn't buy enough new albums this year, like new releases, to do like a complete ranking of like a bunch of albums. I think I only have like 8, so I'm gonna mix it up with just releases and reissues and the whole bit, all in one video.
Glenn, I wanted to ask you, Glenn. I have not bought this yet, but it's just one of those things that I tell I'm going to buy it, and I was like, oh god, this was 6 years ago. Are you still spinning Funky Nothingness?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be amazing. I haven't bought it yet though, and I'm just
Man, the new one is. I highly recommend getting this.
Yeah.
If you want the overnight sensation, the live stuff is incredible. The show from Hollywood Palladium and from Cobo Hall is absolutely brilliant. Oh, so good. It's all just mostly instrumental tracks and fantastic. But Funky Nothingness is great. Waka Jawaka box set is the one to get, and this one.
Yeah.
He released all the songs as singles, Glenn. 12 singles. Who's that we were talking about now? I've lost it. I'd have to go with either Dan Nava, Nothing But Nothing, or Hammerhead.
Not familiar with either of those.
Best album 23, Beach Fossils, Bunny.
Hey, hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
I bought no 2023 releases outside of RSD comp releases. Favorite 23 releases. Sparks. There you go, Larry. Here Comes Sunshine box set. Yeah, I can.
17 CDs.
It's a lifetime.
I don't know about you, but I would not, no matter what the band is, I don't want a 17 CD box set.
Well, that's great. The Grateful Dead sets are great.
It's too much, Glenn. It's too much Grateful Dead.
My Caravan box set is 36 CDs, Larry.
Yeah,
but imagine, let me put this in Canadian terms. Imagine driving from Vancouver to Nova Scotia in your car, Vancouver to Halifax in your car, and still having 12 CDs left to get through.
The thing about the Grateful Dead sets is they never did the same set list twice. And the songs always have different leads. It's like Jerry Garcia never played the same lead break twice. Like it's just like it's fantastic. It's a great journey. I used to have a few more of them that I sold off, but I've got 3 massive sets of Grateful Dead still in my collection that I'll never part with. Is that a Sgt. Pepper's mug, French vinyl guy?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
And this here's the mouse pad.
Oh, is that your favorite album?
I would say top 3: Revolver, Abbey Road, and not specific order. And yeah, Sgt. Pepper. No specific order. Yeah.
The Ruddles should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They should be in the Rutland Hall of Fame. Yeah. Just Dragged Out Quadrophenia box came out 2011.
Okay, so they did the 50th anniversary when it was 38 years old.
That would have been the 40th anniversary, I guess.
Okay.
Love the Escher demo version of Rocky. Yeah, those Escher demos are freaking great. Peter Gabriel, you're talking about, he put out all the songs as singles. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So he did, again, in his grand concept, he released a single, a new track from the album with every full moon.
Full moon, yeah.
Oh.
So 12 full moons, and then the full release, and it was very nice. But it's today,
and today is actually the last song, the 12th song, which is finally released, and the album will come out on December the 1st. Yeah,
pretty cool.
I will say,
people pre-releasing songs off of album. Like, I want to hear it as an album. Like, I don't like it. I don't listen.
Yeah, and again, it was tough too, because it was like I didn't want to listen to them until I had the album, but the album wasn't going to come out for a while. But then I saw the live show, and it was like this whole thing. Yeah. But I've never cried during a concert until that night. That was how good it was.
Which song?
Oh, like half of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the version they did of I mean, it's always a tearjerker anyway, but the version they did of "Don't Give Up" that originally was with Kate Bush was outstanding. That woman is insane up there, like singing, playing cello, like all that stuff. The ending with Biko was just chills everywhere. I mean, there were countless times during that show I was just.
I wish I could have seen that show.
Yeah.
Favorite album, Hackney Diamond. There's another one. Cardboard Head Guy. I think your ears are too corrugated. I have a good opinion on that. 12 singles. Since Trevor's on the way to the hospital, I feel it's imperative for me to say Cobo Hall is in Detroit. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. Too many singles. Yes. Are you fans of Wonderful Christmas Time?
No.
No, I don't like Christmas music, so.
Well, humbug.
Yeah, I love Christmas, but I don't listen to Christmas music.
I've got a Christmas album for you, though, Glenn.
Oh, I know that psychedelic one or something.
Yeah, this is very good. Yeah,
it's cool.
I just can't listen to Jingle Bells.
You don't even know it's a Christmas album.
I can't listen to like Paul McCartney sing Jingle Bells. Like, just
stream idea for the famous people on the thing here is you can put together a stream talking about your favorite like non-traditional Christmas like rock songs. Like we were talking about Slade's version of Merry Christmas, or not their version. Slade doing Merry Christmas, everyone. Brilliant. Is it Father Christmas from the Kinks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like beautiful song, heartbreaking, by the way, but like amazing. I love that song. The Darkness does a great one. I mean, there are so many of these like original Christmas songs that are just amazing.
There's only one I love that I'll play every year, and that's the Pogues Fairy Tale of New York.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I love the ELP one. I mean, it's really just Greg Lake, but that's a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody asked about alternate takes of songs on the King Crimson 50th anniversary box set for In the Court of the Crimson King. They play a version of Greg Lake's vocal on Epitaph, just pretty much a cappella, and it just talk about bringing a tear to your eye. Oh my God, it's one of the most. It just the hairs on your arms stand up. It's just incredible, that performance.
I read Greg Lake's autobiography, and I was finishing it on a plane. I can remember vividly. I was flying from here to Phoenix, and I was crying because he wrote it right up until his death. And
oh, really?
Yeah, it's a very good book.
Is it? Okay, I should look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jethro Tull did a couple of Christmassy type tunes that were.
Well, they did an album.
Did a whole album, yeah.
Oh, did they? What is that called?
I think it's the only Jethro Tull album I don't own.
It's called the Jethro Tull Christmas album.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Good title. Hey, Richard. Wow, very cool. I wonder if Richard's a big Zappa fan. Did you get the Overnight Sensation set there, Richard? It's freaking incredible.
What are you doing up, Adam? It's like almost 11 o'clock by you.
It's Adam.
Holy smokes, Adam is up. Wow. Go to bed.
Go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Alex, I've been trying to get Steve and Trevor to do a Christmas episode and keep getting pushback. Why? It's Steve got the VCLT that he did.
Marsha, for the third time today, you got to call me. Call me. We'll work this out. It's going to be great. Yeah, to me, I can't imagine being surrounded by humbugs like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I don't like any Christmas thing. Sam St. John is the guy to do Christmas albums with.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Freaking, he's listened to Christmas in July. That guy. It's actually a compilation of songs that appeared on other Tull releases.
Probably one of my favorite
What
Christmas
do you
songs.
guys think? Oh, Bob Dylan's Christmas album.
I don't have it.
I have it. It's awful.
There's only 4 Bob Dylan albums I don't have. It's the 3 where he does the standards and the Christmas album.
I got them all. Richard did not get. I can't keep up with all the stuff from the vault, and a lot of it just doesn't interest me. Oh man, some the live stuff, Steve or Richard, is so freaking good. Yeah, I resemble that comment, Alex. Hey, Richard, step into Christmas.
Marsha.
I know it's overplayed and people are probably tired of hearing it. I cannot get enough of Santa Claus is Coming to Town from Bruce and the E Street Band. Man, when Clarence comes ripping in on that sax solo, everybody's doing it. The whole car. We're like the guys in Men in Black, you know, or the Star Wars bar band, you know. Like it's just.
I saw them in December once, and they did it. It was close to Christmas time.
Back in the day when I was still living in Europe, they were playing from mid-November every day on the radio station in Germany or in Switzerland. Last Christmas from George Michael every day.
Oh, really?
Last Christmas. Yeah. Which is a good song, but when you hear it like every day, it's.
What is the Beatles album that is perfect for a Christmas?
Abbey Road, because it came out around Christmas, just before Christmas, didn't it?
I got to say that.
No,
I was a little kid. I would always ask my mom and dad to get me the latest Beatles album for for Christmas, and so I always associate Christmas with the Beatles because that's when I got most of my early Beatles albums was for Christmas, and they always put out albums. It seemed like in November or December or something.
Let's see. Abbey Road was September 26th. Oh, they just had the anniversary on November 22nd because the same day Kennedy was shot. It was with the Beatles and the White Album. Both came out November 22nd.
Yeah, and I think Magical Mystery Tour came out around
November 27th for Magical Mystery Tour.
Yeah.
December 4th for Beatles for Sale.
Yeah, a lot of Christmas.
December 3rd for Rubber Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, they would always be under my tree. The ones that came out at that time.
Even the Anthology came out November 21st.
Richard's saying for Christmas he would listen to Rubber Soul or the White Album. The White Album was Snow. Oh, that's Snow. That kind of says it right there. That's what that is on the front of the White Album. It's snow.
Yep. It's a picture of snow.
Oh, you solved that mystery. Thank you, Glenn.
Yeah. Did you like the Phil Collins cover version of Tomorrow Never Knows? I don't think I've ever heard it. Anybody?
No,
I think it's on the first solo album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's not face value.
I used to like that album. Daniel Dax does a great version too.
Daniel Dax.
Oh,
Trevor, are you in the hospital yet? Or are you still en route?
He's sitting in the waiting room. He's had his 6-hour wait to see a doctor now.
Are they in the middle of cutting you open?
Do you think we should stay on until Trevor gets to see a doctor and they take him for surgery and everything, and we're kind of we'll do it live on the air?
Oh, I'm sure Trevor's all in
when he
for
gets
that.
his appendix out, and we'll, the cover of the White Album is a polar bear in a snowstorm. Tried a baguette with olive oil and sugar. Weird combination, but it's pretty good unless you don't like olive oil. Huh. That's right in keeping with our conversation. I always
This
think
isn't
of
the Food
baguettes with
Network.
olive oil and sugar when I'm talking about the Beatles. They just go together.
Yeah, he died on Christmas Day.
Oh.
I like Derek's suggestion.
Christmas opera.
I think Jeff Lynne could have pulled that off.
Patti Smith's version of We Three Kings. Wow.
Did not know it.
Awesome. I think I got to head it out, guys.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I can almost smell myself cooking dinner as I.
Yeah, you're such a great cook, Glenn.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it and do the live chat at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I'm flipping the pans here as we speak on the side here. Yeah.
He's got a second channel. He's Glenn Keller from the basement and Glay the cooker in the kitchen. Something.
Yeah.
He's got a second channel. We have to find.
I'm burning the cereal as we speak.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hope it all goes well, Trevor.
Well, thanks, guys, for coming on.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you for having me.
Fun.
Thank you for hosting.
French Final guy for coming on with us.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Alex, we won't see you Wednesday.
Nope. But
Take
have
care,
fun.
everyone who was watching. It was really nice to do this, and we'll talk soon. Take care, everyone.
All right.
Bye bye. Take care.